Right, the job we all look forward to, no pun intended, cleaning the toilet cassette.
Okay.
Should always be locked, just so that no one decides to borrow your cassette if they want to. Anyway, maybe when it's clean, people look at it and go, oh, I had that one. But anyway, so. Now, how to get it out, it's just a matter of you lift the green one, lift the handle and pull towards you. Make sure the lid's closed on top. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't fully closed. Down, and it has a nice little handy handle. Let's go for a walk. Most people call it walking the dog. Could be walking the cassette. Could be taking the toys to the rubbish bin. We're lucky because it's just over here today. Now there are primarily two sorts of toilet disposal units. This one here, which is mainly for a motorhome, as the sign above it says, or the big blue ones you see around. Big blue ones are very easy because just pour and it all catches up. Here we have to put it in that little pipe. Now, it takes skill, doesn't it? Because this is not a pipe that comes from a motorhome. It's a cassette that comes from a Caravan. Undo lid. Undo lid. Now, the principle is that button releases the pressure, so it will pour out. Hold like this, put funnel into hole. Now as you notice, the hole isn't much bigger than the funnel. So we don't want to get too close and personal here, but you get the message. How good was that? So, empty. Fill with a bit of water, just to rinse it. Once you've done this once, it's actually a lot easier. And your psychology handles it. It does your head in to start with, doesn't it, Kes? One little tip is, we've decided we don't do number 2s in here. We do number 2s in toys. This is for number 1s. Therefore, when you're doing this sort of thing, it's not as bad as it could be, if you know what I mean. Next, we put in about 2 litres of water. Rinse around here. So clean off the next person. Leave it back on. We normally used to use the blue and the pink one, which most people know about. We've now found this one, Portasol, Portable Toilet Sanitizer. Sounds like an ad. I find this quite good. It has a bit of a scent about it, but you seem to not have to use as much. It's a matter of squeezing that up into the... You only need around about, not much, probably about that much there. So lid off. Pour in. It doesn't look like much, but for our purposes, it's quite sufficient. If you want to do a bit more, that's okay, just the scent gets a lot stronger. Next thing you do is wipe it down and then spray it with some sort of antibacterial spray. So, mainly just to get the water off, and the antibacterial spray around the obvious areas. And then you just give a general spray in, and at the same time, usually the other person is inside cleaning the bowl. Let's have a look here, because this is critical now. Looks like the water level is very low, it's down here. So at some stage, probably the next 5 minutes, we'll fill this up. We're just about to fill the tanks up before we go. Now, all it is, roll it in reverse. and push and you'll hear the click. In. It's locked in. Close that. Don't forget to lock it. Tool cassette clean. Ready to go. One little task I think is probably a good idea not to forget, because you have been touching public facilities across the way there, or wherever the dump is. I usually wash my hands first and then sanitise it second. So I'll be washing my hands now. And I'll use the tap on the A-frame just to keep away from everything, because the inside's nice and clean now.